Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, everyone. Welcome to the Tom Numbers Show. I'm here with Ian Clark from Activation Products. Ian, it's great to have you back on the show. And as many of our audience will know, it's Black Friday today and this weekend, and we've got some super duper things from yourself and through Activation. And I'll just do one number at the beginning. Activation equals 114. 114 equals trump card. 114 equals frequency. And so drum roll. Over to you, sir. It's great to have you back. And I've been loving the products. I've been loving my magnesium. We've got the E's here. We've got the spray. I go through, I have my black cumin oil each morning for the teeth. And I have my iodine, my perfect iodine, always using that. You can do it as a dropper or as a spray. So anyway, over to you, sir.
You are fully activated, Tom.
I'm fully activated. I feel good, Ian. I feel good. I'm excited. I feel good. I'm excited for the future, and I'm excited for this upcoming year and whatever may happen between now and up to New Year's. So yeah, it's great to be with you.
Yeah, and it's a pleasure to have this time of year come around because we're able to get enough volume that we can give significant discounts on our products to allow people to build up some inventory and really get the things that they wanted to get that they possibly didn't have the budget for before. So it's 50% off across the board right now. It's a BOGO, so they buy one, get one, and they can pick whatever products they like. It's and I like to call it Thanksgiving rather than Black Friday. Black Friday has this
I know.
I know.
We're calling it Thanksgiving. Black Friday, Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's the new thing after Thanksgiving, isn't it? But that's amazing. One for one. So if someone buys, like you say, some of the heavier products, if they were to get the Magnesium OSA, the soak, I know a lot of ladies on my channel have been saying, well, guys as well, but particularly the women love this because they're able to have a wonderful bath in it. And the Magnesium, I used it again last night, and I spray, in the morning as well. It's wonderful stuff. I notice it when I don't use it. Put it that way. And I feel good.
Oh,
I feel like I'm at the level now. It took a while, maybe a few months, to get to the point where I was imbued with magnesium. But I notice if I don't have it for a day or two now. So I think my levels are topped up enough, but I notice when I don't have it. So it's wonderful. And that's one of the big ones. Like you say, buy one, get one free. So you get one, and then you get another one free, which is fantastic. Really amazing.
yeah, that's right. That particular product has a limited supply. I don't know what the level is, but the Ease bottles are the one that goes transdermally. That's the one you put in your bath. And one thing that's really important is always make sure, and I think I've mentioned this before, the water can't be above 102 degrees Fahrenheit. You have to figure it out in Celsius, or your body releases and doesn't absorb. So you want to have it just a little bit warmer than your body temperature, so it's really comfortable, but not too hot.
Yeah.
That's kind of the rule of thumb, and then you can absorb it all in, and that builds up the bank account of magnesium faster than anything else, just having it in your bathtub. So it's really cool. And the Ease on the skin twice a day when you first start for 90 days, that builds up your bank account and gets things up to where you need to have, so you always have magnesium to tap into as you need it.
Yeah, I've noticed that tapping in time, because when we first were doing it, I was spraying in the mouth and that was fine. But then I realized, I should do what Ian says, spray on the body. And I've noticed in the last couple of weeks, I think I'm at that point where I have enough, but I'm not, whereas before it was like, just, I had to keep, I didn't feel like I'd feel a bit of it for a few hours or so or whatever. And then I was like, I need some more. Now I feel kind of at that equilibrium, but now I keep it going each day, as it goes from topped up, deplete, back and forth. But I feel I'm at that reservoir level now, which is lovely because it feels good. Hardly any aches or pains anymore. Hardly any, which is such a game changer,
It is. Yeah, muscle cramps go away. All the things that are caused from magnesium deficiency it's in the category of the must-have.
Yes.
It's a must-have to have a proper quality of life. And the other ones that tie into that are the perfect iodine and the Solaris. The perfect iodine is absolutely must-have for every cell in your body. And having that in your system is such a game changer because it gets rid of all the bromides and the fluorides out of your system
There it is,
which,
folks.
yeah, and it allows every cell to get powered, and then it converts to iodide in its perfect form, and then that gets absorbed into your thyroid for fuel, which powers your endocrine system and your metabolism and your immune system and your brain function, which is essential to have, again, a major high quality of life. And the goal for all of us is perfect health. And a lot of people say, oh, you can't have perfect health. Well, if you say that, then it's true. You can actually have perfect health in this lifetime. And you just have to know the master keys and the elements that you've got to have. And your body will tell you. You don't have
Yeah.
to count on me to tell you. You tell yourself, because your body is your number one asset. You don't
Yeah.
have any asset in this physical world that's more valuable than your body. And you are the asset personally, the spirit being. But your body that you're going around in, you want it to be a luxury sports car. Think about that.
Mhm.
You're living in a luxury sports car at the
Yes.
highest level.
I love that analogy because I love my cars, and I've got a convertible. It's not a sports car, but it's turbo. It's fun. It's nippy, and the roof. Yeah, I love that analogy because that's it. That's
That's a
exactly,
sports
yeah.
car.
Yeah, that's it. It's a sport. Yeah, it's more sporty than I've had before. I had another one. I had to get rid of that, the MG, but the Audi's good, and I love that analogy because it is. Our body is. If you don't have a healthy body, well, yeah, everything else doesn't pales into insignificance. Yeah, yeah,
Right. And
definitely.
then that allows us to delete all the words like cancer, MS, all
Yeah,
these like, diabetes, all these terms, they shouldn't even
yes,
be in our vocabulary. The only thing in our vocabulary is perfect health.
yes.
You deserve it. You have every right to it, and you can have it. And that's the beautiful thing right now about all the developments over the last 20 years of learning these things.
Definitely. I mean, I'm on an upward trajectory for sure, and I can feel it in me. And I feel, yeah, I can feel the clock. I can feel functionality returning, which is such a joy. It's amazing. It's amazing. You mentioned briefly there, you said about the iodine, it gets rid of the chlorides and the bromides. Tell us about the bromides. I'm interested in that one, actually.
Well, there's bromide pounded into us all over the place. If people have ever eaten bread, they put bromide in the bread. These are
Yeah.
halides that plug up the receptor sites in your thyroid, and
Okay.
that's what causes all these stupid conditions. The
Yes.
perfect iodine cleans those receptor sites out so that your thyroid can get the iodide, which it needs for fuel. It's
Okay.
literally that simple, and everything changes when you do this.
So bromide is something that we don't require. Is that right?
Oh, no, definitely not. You don't want it anywhere near you or in you. Just the same as fluoride. It's
Yeah.
absolutely horrific for pineal gland calcification, all those
Okay.
different things that cause the problems in the body.
What would you say is worse out of chloride, bromide, fluoride? What would you say is the most damaging?
Well, chloride itself is okay because sodium chloride is something that you'll always need in your body, but
So
it's
yeah,
just a tiny amount.
yeah,
It's the halides, these very harmful substances that they put into the drinking water, they put in toothpaste, and they spray it in the air. It's a known problem pathogen, and it
yeah,
causes all kinds of health issues. And you just don't. You got to have perfect health. All your health issues are dissolved. It's like I don't want to have a million remedies. I
yes,
don't want to have 100 remedies. I don't want
yeah,
to have any remedies because I've removed the problem.
yeah,
There's a series of different problems, and your body will genetically express in your unique way from a problem that be totally different from me.
mm,
Just let's get rid of the problems entirely. That's the goal. And your body comes back in. You want to be running at about a 21 to 24-year-old biological health and
hmm,
structural health. You need both
yeah.
mobility.
The reason I asked about the bromide is so there's other things that I'm implementing, and one is going to be cold contrast therapy, so cold plunge pool and sauna. And
Yeah.
I was doing my research, and there's one that's opened here recently. But the cold plunge, I asked them, I said, "Are you chlorinated water? Are you ozone, oxygen?" I went, "No, we're bromine." I was like, "Okay, I need to check that." So there's a bit of instead of chlorine, they're putting a little bit of bromine in the water.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. Yeah.
Worse than,
Bromide is the real problem. Like bromine, all these different chemical names. Bromide is the
yeah,
real culprit. Now, the
okay,
bromine, I haven't done huge research into it, but just the term itself, like why does it have to be in there? What I
yeah.
would put in there is salt into that
I
water.
know, that's what I'm going to try and persuade them to do that instead because they're a new facility and it's, a lot of chlorinated swimming pools. That's kind of common practice, but you always notice that you feel icky after it. But the bromide, I haven't done it yet, but or the bromine, I should say, the bromine. They say there's a small amount, but yeah, I'll see if I can persuade them to do salt. But you say
You
the
know what?
iodine will particularly. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, well, the ideal thing would be is to put the iodine into the water, into the cold plunge, and the Solaris, because the Solaris decontaminates everything and keeps it totally stable. It's just like when you put Solaris on a teaspoon of black cumin seed oil, you'll
Yeah,
notice it immediately changes the form of it so it becomes more bioavailable. And the
I've
Solaris is
noticed it, and it
gentle.
separates it. It repels stuff really quick.
Yep,
Just a
that's
drop of
right.
it. I'll put them all in like my milk with all the different solutions I've got from you guys, and then I'll put just for fun, I'll put the Solaris at the end because it makes everything scatter. So it does have a real potent, even just a tiny drop of that stuff. Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also the Solaris, you want to have it alone at one time in the day. So you take the iodine first. I call
Yeah.
it iodine, but you take that first in the 4 ounces of water on an empty stomach, one capful. You
Yeah.
wait 20 minutes and you take minimum 10 drops of Solaris. If you're having any health concerns at all, put it 20 drops.
Uh-huh.
And you put that in half an ounce of water, shoot it back like a shot, and immediately wash it down with clean water to get the
There's the
taste out.
Solaris. There
Yeah,
it is. You can get bigger ones as well. This is the one I've got at the moment, but the biggest sample sizes, bigger size is Solaris. Yeah.
yeah. We're putting it into 15 mil glass again. We finally got the packaging back in place. And so the 15 mils are also available now.
Excellent. And one of so we've got the black cumin oil. So again, this will be something that people can get, buy one, get one free, buy two, get one, two free, 10, however many you want to suck up on. But that one is wonderful. The black cumin oil for oral health. And I'm sure there's probably other benefits to it as well, Ian.
Oh, there's massive benefits. That does hair, skin, gets rid of blemishes, supports the body's ability to get rid of all the aging properties on the outside of the body. On the inside of the body, when you drink it, after one meal per day, 1 teaspoon with 1 drop of Solaris in there, stir it around, put it in your mouth, swish it for about a minute, and swallow it. And it goes in and helps with gut health, pancreatic function. It supports major pancreatic health, liver health, kidneys, heart, lungs, brain, everything. They are just, and it's actually buy two, get two free. That's the BOGO offer. And if you do four, you get four free, six free, and so on. But they can see it on the website when they go on your
So
link.
buy two, get two free. Buy
Yep.
four, get four free. Okay.
Yep.
So just double up, double up.
Yep. You're just
Thanks.
getting it for half price. And this is the only
Yeah.
time of year it's going to happen. And I
Yeah.
don't know if we're ever going to do these kind of sales again, because what happens is we can only produce so much, and we're a small company growing as rapidly as we can to
Yeah.
serve people. But there are limited supplies, and
Yeah.
you just want to make sure. But this is that time of year. We bring container loads of black cumin seeds, certified organic, that are all tested. We press it perfectly. We have a technology like no one else has to make this oil absolutely the best possible you could get.
It's a wonderful stuff. I use it, and so you can do it externally as well. You say, yeah, the black
Yes.
cumin.
Yep.
Just
In the
rub it
hair,
on.
for hair follicles, for skin.
Really,
It's just a phenomenon.
I can
Even if you
start
have
doing
an
it on the
ache,
hair as well.
if one thing, if you have an ache or pain, like you say, wake up with a stiff neck or something,
Uh-huh.
just get a little bit and put it straight, full strength on the area where it's sore, and that will
Yeah.
help to alleviate that very quickly by just soothing the area.
Okay. So get two of these, get four, or buy four and you get eight, or buy
Yep.
eight and you get 16. Okay.
There, yeah, yeah.
Fantastic.
6 you get 12. That's the offer.
Sorry, say the offer again.
Well, it's either two and get two free, four and get four free, six and get six free. It's a multiplication factor. It's always the
Okay, there
same.
you go. Yeah.
It's just 50%
So
off. That's the maximum
it's
discount
not
that we
buy
can.
one and get one free. It's buy two, get two free. Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
So it's the even numbers. So it's doubling the even. So it's two, you get four. You buy four, you get eight. And if you buy six, you get 12.
Yes.
Got it. That's perfect because that's amazing. That's amazing. Another of the oils is the pumpkin oil.
Yeah, that's my favorite for flavor. But it also is amazing for anything to do with the reproductive system in a male or a female.
Yeah.
And it's profoundly concentrated. It's super pure. That is the Austrian strain of pumpkin seed, the big black ones. Totally
Yes.
different than the ones that come out of other parts of the world and the little green ones.
Wow. Take us through as well the K2D3 because this is one of the new ones that I've been implementing, and I can just take that neat. Just sometimes I mix it, but it's got a lovely kind of mild taste. I sometimes just take it neat as well on the tongue.
Yes, that's right. You put it straight in your mouth. Now, the K2D3 is the combination because the D3 goes and protects your immune system by closing the barrier between the cells so you can't get pathogens in there.
Yeah.
And then the D3 also makes calcium in its original form in food available to you. The issue with having more calcium is that your body can calcify in areas you don't want, like your cardiovascular system, your muscles, your joints. The K2MK7 guarantees that calcium is going to go into the bone, into the teeth, into the jaw, into the skull, and not into the areas where you do not want overcalcification. The magnesium, the E's also marries up with the calcium to make sure it gets delivered properly. So you've got a double whammy. We've had women from all ages, from young to old, who have had hair coming out under stress or hormones or whatever deficiency they have. Within 2 weeks, their hair stops falling out completely and it grows back beautiful, lush, and thick.
Wow. And one of the all-time favorites, Ian, Oceans Alive.
Yep. And that's now called Recharge. It's still called Oceans Alive, but it has a little sign on it that says Recharge. It's a different label now. It's exactly the same product. That's
Okay.
our hero product from day one for 17 years. And that has every nutritional molecule known to all historical data in its heirloom form.
So it's now known as Oceans Charge, you say? Oceans Recharge.
Oceans Alive Recharge.
Oceans Alive Recharge.
Charges your battery up.
Okay. So my next one will say Oceans Alive Recharge. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Wow. Well, Ian, thank you. It's been wonderful to see you today. It's a very, very busy Thanksgiving period and Black Friday period for both of us. So appreciate your time. And the links will be below. Like I said to people, you don't need my Tom Numbers 20 discount in this instance, just the unique link that I've got for you today for this weekend. How long is the offer on for as well, Ian?
That goes on till I believe December the 3rd.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay. And because, like you say, it is. I know there's been some products that we've had to wait. I've had to wait personally, and others have because they've just been sold out. So the best thing is if you're interested, just take advantage of it now and get in before stocks run out, which I probably think they're going to because of the magnitude of the offer of buy two, get two free, buy four, get four free, buy six, and you get six free. So that's amazing. That's really amazing. So stock up. And just the link below, you don't need it automatically does that offer for you, which will be the best offer. Thanks, Ian. Any closing words from you?
Yes, I want everyone to know, and I want you, particularly the listener, and you, Tom. What I've discovered is that everyone loves themselves more than they could even possibly imagine, and cares for themselves even more than they could possibly imagine. It's just a matter of going into that channel where you're loving yourself to the maximum possible by supporting your body. You love your body.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do things where they're showing they don't love their body enough, but they actually do. And once they start losing their health, they find out they truly do love their body. So it's better to start now than waiting till you have problems.
Perfect. Perfect, Ian. Thank you. Body 46, Dove 46, best 46. Get our best bodies in. God bless you, sir. You're looking fantastic. I'll see you soon, and we'll both be even more radiant on the next show. So
That's right. Thank you, Tom.
thanks, Ian. God bless. Take care. Bye.
Will do.